Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn, where last episode, after examining the masked Snake Eyes members standing outside, we entered the Mausoleum of the Jungle, the base of Cal Beizel, to find Nazamil, starting our exploration through Zeugle-filled tunnels and areas where those masks seem to be working and living. Unlocking and defeating the Gigant Zeugle Mega Wrecker, we then came across an unmasked member of Snake Eyes, getting info from him as we now head deeper.
I'd wondered how Nazamil managed to create an entire organization so quickly.
So she used the power of the masks to take over the Snake Eyes. Why would she control people like this?
Sure, we'll get to ask her soon enough. Big old dungeon area.
Go no further! Where are you going?
Like this guy never stood a chance.
I'll stop your movement! And I'll stop your life!
Putting on the costume item mask work.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
I don't think it'll be that deep, but... I mean, as I said, I just dragged someone.
Not today! Eternal devastation!
Time to shine!
Eternal devastation! Crush!
Shooting star!
Take it!
Flying free! What do you think to sit still?
Doing! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
We won that by a mile!
Makes most sense to me. Oh. Every point here is a drop-down point?
Let's dispose of the trash.
No, man, you're slightly out of range.
Commander of Heaven!
Good job,
Nice.
friends.
No scratches on my shield or my armor. Seriously? Is this a joke?
Glacial Spear! Here's
Eternal
Evil!
devastation! Crush!
Freeze Lancer!
Eternal devastation! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
She's saying, is it a joke for us to jump in and do a little bit of combat? There's enemies, and it only takes a couple of seconds. This is the...
Underground waterfall. That's quite the sight.
Hey man, what's with the ominous silence?
No particular reason. Pay me no mind.
Hey, cut it out! Seriously!
Guess I misread them.
I say this is the JRPG with like the least issue.
Shionne, you know what to do.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
For doing random encounters.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Short, snappy encounters? Now, how can I get... Oh, I can get back up again. Okay, good. I was wondering how this, like, area works as a whole. Obviously, we can
across
swim.
here.
I don't like getting my clothes wet, but
But, as I keep pressing the wrong button for map.
there's no time to be fussy.
And I kind of got to figure what each jump down point jumps us down onto. Because surely there's going to be a jump down point that leads us to somewhere really good. Looks like we came down the exact point that you can come back up from, though. The only one. So let's make sure we've got all the treasure chests over here.
Get lost! Far beyond the darkest
Here I come! Strike! Thunderfang! Thunder! Thunderfang!
Now, Doeling! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Mega
Take
Ray!
this!
Do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I was up there, wasn't I, at that last thing because of the
We
Phoenix
worked well
Cyclone.
together.
And then I didn't
Can I
realize.
ask you something?
You can ask whatever you want, Alphen.
How do you not get nauseous when you're spinning around like that? Even though you get seasick.
Oh no. I didn't realize until you mentioned it just now.
Definitely heard that one before, though.
Like this should be easy.
Hurricane Flight!
Eternal devastation! Flaming thrust! Stardust!
Hurricane Flight! Do it! Lock! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
The fact that we can be in and out of an encounter. It's one of the best parts of the game. Right, for our reward, we get an ancient cloak. A cloak that existed since time immemorial. It protects the wearer and shares the knowledge that resides within. And then it takes over the person wearing it.
Let me take a look at it.
Ominous cloak. Alright, let's see the areas that are down here then, see if there's anything good to get to. I mean, obviously there's a treasure chest behind the waterfall. Rude to all the games that don't put the treasure chest behind the waterfall.
We'll be fine, but I'm always hesitant to let the blazing sword get wet.
I told you, don't worry about it. Our sword will be fine.
Our sword.
How things change.
Quite accepting of getting 5,000 in cash from here, but where's the way out? Oh, you can't go on the map when you're in the... Hello. There's 2 red treasure chests here.
Seriously? Is this a joke? Armor won't save you!
Let's try harder! My turn!
A chain between heaven and earth.
2 of them electrocuted.
No armor can stop me! Remind me to stay on your good side. Make it rain!
Get out of there!
I'm pressing buttons. Oh, you didn't do it. They stop warping places. That'd be great.
Nice job. You're always so dependable, Kisara.
The key to taking them down.
In an instant! Impact clock!
The heavens must be smiling.
Where's the 3rd chest? These chests are weird. Do you know what I mean? An astral flower. An unbreakable mercy. Hey! Someone hasn't deposited a chest where there should be one. Unbreakable mercy, a steel dress armor that holds the will for a determined future. As long as someone is with her, neither the wearer's body nor heart will be broken.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's
Well, I'm glad it's shining.
got a really
Probably
bad
not get to another encounter before anything goes on, won't we?
Not on my watch. I owe you, Shionne.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for your truly.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Oop.
Hurricane Flight!
An astral arch?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Doreen! Blow them away!
Not a chance!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out there.
I miss all the fun. No way.
Eternal devastation!
Oh, come on, the last hit didn't hit.
Be gone.
Flaming thrust! Strike! Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I will use them.
And I promise I'll always be here.
Your astral arts are truly incredible.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Take him down.
That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Alright, we didn't get to 5 though, which is pretty good. We didn't want to get there really. We want to be just before it so we can get it from a mob and start getting other stuff. But equally, our cure points are getting low.
What's that sound?
I think it's coming from over there. Let's take a peek.
What kind of factory?
This place, is this where they make those masks?
The people wearing them seem different from everyone we've seen so far.
Shionne, wait!
Do you see us?
Yes. What can I do for you?
She got through.
What are you all doing here? What are you trying to accomplish?
We maintain this facility to mass produce and manage suppressors. Our goal, of course, is world peace.
Suppressors. That must be the proper name for those masks. So, it's a tool to subdue the wearer's will.
Wearing one makes you a doll, an empty shell. That's their idea of peace.
That is only the initial state. Interference from the wearer's will creates conflict with the suppressor that must be compensated for.
Eventually, the mind is calmed, and a harmony is reached between the two. Then everyone becomes the same.
What do you mean, the same?
We mean that we all share the same values, the same thoughts and ideas as the reigning visage.
Our minds are calm. We have no conflicts.
In other words, everyone wearing one of those things just does what they're told?
This is wrong. Controlling minds? Forcing compliance? You can't call that peace!
You've all got to wear those things and obey the reigning visage's orders, right? That's...
There is no need to worry, for we have located the keystone.
The keystone?
The facility that controls all of the many mausoleums throughout the world.
You found the Mausoleum's control center? But how? By interfacing directly with the keystone, the bearer of the reigning visage is able to harmonize even with distant suppressors.
The world will be joined as one. All differences will cease to be.
Alphen.
Alphen? Are you the one called Alphen?
So what if I am?
Nazamil has been expecting you. She waits further within this facility. You may proceed.
Controlling people's minds with those masks? I just don't get it. Why is Nazamil doing this?
And if she's waiting for us, does that mean she knew we were coming?
At this point, it would be better to ask her directly rather than speculate.
We keep having to travel through all these caves and buildings. It's making me lose track of where we are.
True. But at least we get to do it without wearing those masks.
Speaking of masks, those Cal Beizel guys didn't make them from scratch, did they?
Probably not. I've seen them at other mausoleums.
I'm sure it's another work of the Helganquil. They've been manipulating us in various ways. I suppose it was one of those attempts.
But this place was the stronghold of the Snake Eyes, wasn't it? I wonder why they didn't try to use the masks.
If Nazamil has the same power as a sovereign, maybe she was able to use that power to activate the masks.
It was fortunate the Snake Eyes couldn't use them.
In the end, their entire group ended up getting taken over by those masks, huh?
Perhaps that's why Nazamil was able to form Cal Beizel in such a short period of time.
But for what? What is she trying to do? They talk about bringing peace, but what they're doing is the exact opposite. There's no way they can bring about peace like this. And Nazamil should know that.
Hey guys, their rest station. All differences and conflict are a thing of the past. The words written and done have lost any meaning. Cal Beizel will bring peace to the world through the distribution of suppressors. The keystone must be boosting their strength. Cal Beizel won't get in your way. That is what Nazamil wanted. Was it now? Alright, there's a couple of things here to check out. There's a shiny box, obviously, with a life bottle on it. Not bad. But apart from that, this is a cook. It seems that if you insert ingredients into this machine, it will automatically cook them for you. Just don't insert your head because it might put something on it. So I just keep trying to get more experience. Experience boost large, I'm still nowhere near. And now I'm out of sashimi things. Oh, it's because I need to fish. I've not been fishing. I'm terrible. Boss fish. I mean, you could buy them at the fish, the owl place, right? That is something you can do. Well, there's always good old curry. Cooking effect plus 15%.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
I wonder if they really did think let's design that to look like someone's. Oh, but even though I cooked, I didn't actually get my points back. I should have actually taken something to regen that. Mass production of the suppressors, the written instructions from the Reigning Visage. Everything is in order. Is it now? Can I just become one of them? Mass production of suppressors is all automated. It's our job to distribute them around the world. Yes, but it's how you go about doing that? Sounds more violent to me than anything. Nazamil's wishes are my wishes. Nazamil's thoughts are my thoughts. Okay. Take the treat from the chest at the end of the corridor. You can move safely without encountering any Zoogles using this door. Please equip a suppressor in order to use it. Ah, so that's why all the... Okay. Well,
that enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
I mean, yeah, but... suppressors make everyone think alike, so no one will be rejected for being different. The world can find true peace. I need to find the access point for that. And... Nazamil awaits. Please go inside. Where is it? Did I miss it? Is it somewhere in here? Strong-looking Zoogle has been captured. I didn't see a place where I could put my hand. Ah, because it's a control console. Select a topic to explore. Okay, about mausoleums. Proper term for them is Helgalriogola. They were created by the Helganquil to delay the collapse of Renna. They were built all over the former world of Renna to regulate the flow of astral energy, each large enough to reach from the surface to the core. They serve as hibernation facilities for the remaining Helganquil. Now they are referred to as mausoleums as they are like otherworldly tombs. After the merging, they appeared underground and in full operation, thus preventing fusion and balance in the new world. Suppressors, a prototypical device for group control. By covering the wearer's head, it suppresses thoughts and emotions. The suppressor can be set to suppress the wearer or to make them act according to input received from the Reigning Visage. Due to the process of detaching the wearer's mind from their body and suppressing it, the wearer is left with no information from their suppression. Lovely. A prototypical device, the Reigning Visage, for overseeing suppressors. As with suppressors, it functions by covering the wearer's head. The wearer can project their will onto those wearing suppressors, making it possible to control their thoughts. Projection of the will can be performed by the wearer or by the device itself via recording. The range of effects is limited when using only the device, requiring connection to a wide area network to extend its range. Also, just like suppressors, it has the ability to suppress the wearer's will. By default, this function is disabled. Oh, that's bad! So wait, you can have it go by itself by a recording, and it can also suppress the wearer's will, so you can input, this is what I want, and then go, oh, this isn't what I want, and then the thing goes, set to enabled. Your old will is the real. About the effects of suppression. Suppression goes into effect gradually, and the time required varies somewhat from person to person. Initially, the wearer is rendered incapacitated due to conflict between the device and their consciousness. Once transitioned to a stable state, the wearer will be subordinate to the will and values projected from the device. In this subordinate state, the wearer can engage in complex activities, but they will require concrete instructions as they lack agency. None of that was the terminal for our Zoogle friend, though. So maybe in one of the rooms we've been through, guess we can't really enter that room over there. Maybe it's further on. I don't see a terminal to press. Do you? I do not. I mean, no matter what, the end of this place will have a teleporter, won't it? Trying to keep my eyes out in case it's like properly melded in with other things. Yeah, there's definitely further to go. Wouldn't surprise me if there was something down here for that.
Guys, do you really think we can take what they said about the masks at face value? Didn't that seem a little too easy?
Now that you mention it, no one here is even trying to stop us.
It's gotta be some kind of trap. They said they're gonna bring peace, but that's only by using those masks to brainwash everyone, right?
Nazamil.
Nazamil's the head brainwasher. Right, until Nazamil isn't. Gear. Never-ending roar. A garment that is said to naturally repair no matter how many times it gets torn. The roar of the wearer, who fears no injuries, will never cease. That is for you. Self-repairing gear with less resistance.
New equipment.
More spell protection though. For the electric strikes from friendly fire, right? Two areas to go to.
Let's dispose of the trash.
In a bind?
Eternal
The water's free now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Masks are fashionable though, are they?
Heavens must be smiling.
Get lost!
Here I come.
The waters of the
Good. No further. You're mine. Eternal devastation. Burn. Thunder. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
The truth of it is though, not these masks indeed.
Break a sweat.
These masks are not fashionable. We know what fashion is after. Stout closer. Extremely robust armor made with the best of blacksmithing techniques without the right mind and body to use it is
This might be some
conversely dangerous.
decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
And by me. So we're on the same page, Kasara. Hello. You're over there. Gold gel.
Right, here goes.
This one's mine.
I'm not done.
Hurricane strike. Lightning strike.
I'm not done.
Hurricane strike. Raging
You're mine.
Astral energy.
Did I just get booped?
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Ton of silver chunks. Right, so we have not enough. Oh, we didn't find the fork in the road. We found a different direction. Okay, what is this? That looks to be. Oh, I've got in. This looks to be. This is the control compartment. So it looks like I should probably go the other way first. But that also might be the way to getting into that guy's room. What we're finding is this mausoleum is quite a big dungeon.
Right, here goes.
Hear my call.
In a bind?
Try harder. My turn.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Thunder.
Glacial spear.
Enemies that we can't break, right?
But of course. I always feel safe when we've got you in front of us. Here goes. Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
We managed to pull through.
Looks like we're even managing to regain a bit of cure points again. To a safe-ish level, or safer level. Okay, so this goes to the lower central stabilization chamber. Oh, this is interesting. It's like it goes to here, but via somewhere else. And we're above it. Oh, I can't operate this. Okay. Oh, that's the button then. That looked a bit, I don't know, obscure?
Guess I misread the landing.
Hi guys. Don't mind me coming through. Got a big friendo to fight over there. I'm like, do I use a consumable to get myself some cure points back? Better to go into it with at least some. Hello! Nice to meet you. You look very friendly, as usual. Definitely bigger than our first mausoleum.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Just to getting hit like mad over here. Where's it gone? Answers that then, doesn't it?
It's too much. In an instant.
Quite a core break there, you'd have to say. Look at the damage. Never stood a chance.
Commander of Heaven, Phoenix Cyclone. Right. Now that I have this power.
I'll be counting on you, Alphen.
I'll be counting on you too, Alphen.
Have fun being popular.
Right, 2 more weapons obtained, probably. Black Book of Disaster and Dawn, a secret book of arts with most of the descriptions blacked out. One theory is that it describes all the events of the world. An omen, okay. And Divine Hand Armor, arm braces that can quell even the greatest of raging forces. It is said that in the instant of attack, the fist is freed from the fetters of the body. Sure. I'd like to understand where this sits in a tier of weaponry that we're getting, actually, versus the stuff we can still craft. Yes, that guy took some serious damage, especially from our highest single-based attack. And then realizing that we could pour on that much damage after that core break in the first special attack, it was just kind of like, I've got thingy, I could just break him, and then we've won. He did the math, or more to the point, he just eyed it and realized, I have totally enough time to make this work. It'd be nice to see if there was a vendor in here, because I just want to see if we've skipped weapon tiers or if we're still at weapon tiers.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
It's big. Oh, it's you again. That must be for my weapon and Shionne's weapon. So I would say that after this section, we probably are
Look at that door.
Nazamil's. Oh, then that room must be hers.
Let's take a look inside.
Wait, what? I was gonna say we probably are like there. We just have floaty charms now, do we? Maybe we are there now. I don't know. Stop messing with my expectations. I don't know what you're doing here. We probably have enough skill points to get at least another talent or so and get some more penetration here. Increased critical damage. You can get increased special ammo, so you've got 50 more penetration. Nice. Get the mid-air evasion, why not? Faster AG recovery for Rinwell. Gives penetration 40 as well. We'll get increased boost gauge from enemy defeats for Kisara to get attack plus 20. Where are you even now? We'll just leave it with you then. If you can't, like, complete it or at least get one of the ones on it, we'll just keep working towards it. We very much nearly got all the titles, which means we're pretty much at maximum power again. And I'm not far off from reaching the maximum level I reached in the previous game, in the main game. It was 93.
Pretty dreary place. No decorations or anything. Is this Nazamil's room?
They say that a room is a reflection of its inhabitant.
Then, what does this say about her?
From what everyone said, she's supposedly the leader of this group. But this seems like...
This room. Once, back when I lived on Lenegis, my old room looked a lot like this one. It doesn't contain anything beyond the basic necessities. It's just a place to sleep.
Are these... us?
I wonder if Nazamil drew them.
What's this? Everyone in the Forbidden Zone, and my father who sent me there, all they cared about was my power. I thought that if I did what they wanted, they would accept me.
But I was wrong. Because I have Danon blood. Because I possess all 6 elements. Because I was sent back from the Forbidden Zone. Because I'm different. I'm not Renan. I'm not Danon either. And it was all my fault. It was my fault. I was different. I always believed that. I believed there was nothing I could do. But again, I was wrong. It wasn't my fault.
I finally understand that. And I know what I have to do.
Nazamil.
Because she was treated so horribly for her differences, she thinks she can solve her problems by using those masks to make everyone the same.
But why? She knew we accepted her, and she was so happy to be with us. So how could she...
No matter how hard her life has been, it is no excuse to manipulate people's hearts. We have to stop her. We can't let her do this.
Nazamil's hastily written note, pouring out of words about a world that has always rejected her. Written in fiery letters, the words look somewhat free and radiant.
But why would Nazamil do something like this? And why now?
She has endured a lot of hardships over the years.
Maybe meeting us set something off inside her.
Decorated with drawings, probably drawn by Nazamil. Pretty good art there.